love that they're trying to close the game out as quickly as possible, because the game that I was casting on the desk where they kind of took their time, Bjergsen back for Zed Hydra, and they just close it out so slowly. That kind of makes you very complacent with where you are. So I heard Reggie's kind of whipping them into shape and saying no more of that, no more futzing around.
Right, there you go. And that plays to the point you made earlier in the broadcast today about the international tournament that's coming up, and the fact that having a larger playbook is going to play to their advantage when they are going up against teams from multiple regions that have different tendencies.
Right, exactly. I mean, so you're here in the NALCS where it's like, look, we have the top 3 teams, then the other 7 are obviously weaker. But you're playing a competition with top 3 teams from other regions. So comebacks are much more likely. These teams know how to play defense, so you've got to be able to nail down that end game and not have any holes in it.
Well, now as we send it over to the desk for the game, Santorin says that all of Reginald's talk of preparing for Worlds is more than just hot air. He's pushing his team hard to be the best in the world.
Reginald definitely keeps the pressure on us. Like, if we win LCS matches in NA, he's like, yeah, but we mispositioned here, we did something wrong here, and if we want to be as good as Samson White, then we have to do something else. Like, he always looks at us and compares us to Samson White because they're like dominating the entire scene. He wants us to become at the same level.
The old Samsung, of course, but yeah, if they could pull off that, then who's going to stop you? You're world-class champions. Right now, they're showing world-class North American LCS.
Yeah, they are definitely the #1 team for these women.
They are. Let's start the game with a quick look at the teams now. On the blue side, it's Team Impulse. That is Impact, Rush, Xiaowei, Xiao, Apollo, and Adrian.
With our team comp, we can totally invade. Hee hee hee.
It is Team Solomid on the red side with Cyrus, Santorin, Bjergsen, Wild Turtle, and very visibly indeed, for once in his lifetime, a guy is always so hard to find. Usually, however, he'll be roaming in the mid-game, something to always watch. If he gets his Janna, they'll get a Morgana. He'll be flying around the map and not in lane with Wild Turtle. So we'll see if that comes out again. We're about to get into picks and bans for Game 3 here on the day. Impulse versus Team Solomid.
Let's just hope we get that fast enough.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't be very loud.
Oh, okay. I know.
The only time he hasn't played it recently was in the Annie game he played against COG, where of course Afromu was the Janna. Now,
no Vegars this time as we look to the support for our first ban. Top lane coming in for the second one, and the mid lane as well, as Bjergsen showed us last week. For himself, they will be banning that out. See where the picks decide to go from here, because the mid lanes do obviously have big pools. How many bans do you want to throw at that?
and this year
Totally invaded us.
Oh
a
my
bit of
god.
a resurgence for Bjergsen if you compare the Xiaowei Xiao versus Bjergsen rivalry. I mean, last year Bjergsen won the MVP in the spring split, Xiaowei Xiao won the MVP in the summer split.
Oi.
The same Xiaowei Xiao, just
Hey, hey, hey. How you doing?
he doesn't seem to show the same promise in lane, and fighting has a transition. A lot of that has to do with the team being switched out entirely around him. The old LM2 is gone, it's just Xiaowei Xiao and 20 players. So Janna ban as well will be not even a very good ban. Yes, Lustboy is good on most supports I see.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
That one straight from the heart. The cannon goes out. I would have loved to see Impact.
That's why I take Ghost, boys.
I'm gonna say what Hunter said. Hunter Shinto. I'm really freaking huge right now.
Top lane cannon is real good. And it's just something that TSM
I need help though.
doesn't want to.
Santorin, the Rek'Sai, he picks for himself. Not too hard to do that. Have to worry about what's going to be going through the rest of the team. And good luck, boy. A little bit of engage here from him. If he does get locked in.
Yeah, nice thing about Lustboy is it's not so much like Jen is the only thing he can play. He has proven success on other supports. And now TSM with a more engaged heavy style. Another Annie game.
What their losses came on, that was Teammate and Liquid. If any of these champions were in that mix, but no avail. They are not.
Well, you start off with 2 kills in the jungle.
Yes. Locked in. Going to be good movement for Rush in the jungle. He loves himself some Lee Sin, so maybe we'll actually see
I'm really freaking huge.
Controlled play, if you will.
Alright, since you're rich, 5 whites for me.
Hell yeah.
It was actually TSM who was laughing when Rush gave the
Because I know
saying,
how much
if I can play Lee Sin,
you don't like.
we'll win. Maybe that's what I need to carry. They very
Warden.
No.
Or sweepering.
Not that. I buy super every game, Nutty.
Heavily on top
Yeah.
lane ban spikes. Maokai
gotta
banned
condition
away
ya.
by Team Impulse, and if you consider Lissandra a top lane flex, 3 more top lane bans by Team Solo Mid, maybe opening the door here for Dyrus to play that Aurelia.
Yeah, very, very true. Also, we've been noting the Dyrus within Teleport's positioning, small weak point in Team Solo's mid-fight phase, but the rest of the team is so strong by that point, they can
Okay, I'm
usually
gonna
pick up the
invade him
slack.
for a little
So he
bit.
does get that Aurelia. He'll be adding a little bit more power to the game than a Maokai, than being just a tank for the team.
I don't see Tyzerra
Okay.
right now.
For TSM.
Oh,
He's
never mind.
over.
What they're gonna do.
He's
He's
warding
Locked
here.
on their side,
That's
does
weird.
Shao go for the Lulu again, or does he pop over to LeBlanc? Hover it now. Apollo, going for the tried and true hover of his Varus.
One of the best games we saw Team Impulse play
Okay.
is when they
Oh,
had the
free
Borgata
flash.
combo
8:30.
with Lulu in the mid lane.
Yep, just
And ran
recently.
a very
I was not gonna
versatile
go in
team
on that.
composition, but they had the Sivir and the Rek'Sai as well to just kind of run in with the team.
I feel
Winston
Rek'Sai
is
might
much
have taken
more
my red.
versatile.
Never
I
mind.
would love to really pick with them now.
Shao really had the most success on that Lulu pick in mid lanes. And they are taking their time.
They need a blind pick mid lane, which is a tricky thing against Bjergsen.
Top missing.
Oh,
I
wow.
was just talking
Renekton
about how
does
Zed
have
is one of the
TP.
only blind pick mid laners you can do.
Is up. Is up that. But it looks like it's going to be Cassid and Leona. A little bit of gap closure here that they can use to get into these fights, and a lot of lockdown potential once that fight has already started. What does Bjergsen decide to finalize this composition with?
Well, this guy is choosing to use spells to farm.
Ward
All
down.
the time in the world to talk back and forth with Loco Doco.
Ah, crab down
in
too.
that mid lane to match up against
Oh.
the highly potent late game cast.
Saw this be the choice.
Rek'Sai was
of
here
Boss
recently.
versus Liquid, the Cassiopeia pick that is. Now over to LeBlanc. Bjergsen,
Yeah.
obviously
Probably.
able to do
Left side,
whatever he
but
needs
that's
to do
all I'm
in
gonna
mid
say.
lane.
Already 9 CS up on this guy.
He will be able
Good
to 1v1, may
boy.
not have to draw too much pressure.
Yeah. He's using like his thing specifically just to like harass. So he's missing farm like crazy.
TSM
Oh
showing
god,
a
that's
couple
the
different
indication of a
styles.
bad Zera.
Sandorn getting more and more versatile as a jungler pickup. Starting out being only the guy who sits in Bjergsen's back pocket to impacting the rest of the map. And now with the LeBlanc versus Caston matchup, that's a very swingy matchup. Two types of assassins. Caston gets to the late game before LeBlanc. I see Caston for that matchup, but early on in the late phase, LeBlanc did very well get the wave clear and pressure advantage onto the Caston. So two types of mid lane, both going with somewhat similar chances.
Used to be the counter to each other when they both had silences. It was such a fun lane.
There's not much.
He doesn't know his alt range.
Oh, use quiet. So we're going to get an explosive matchup here with assassins on both sides for the mid laner. Shao and Bjergsen are two string and summer.
Oh my gosh,
VPs.
man.
About to go head to head in that lane. If we get a lane swap, we're going to see a little bit more action between those two.
That
which
Rek'Sai
would be
flash.
just gravy. A lot of people believe it in TSM as you see the signs. We're just about ready to get out of the champion.
Nice.
selection
Oh, the
into
hook.
game.
That was really good.
Coaches. Final shape.
Nice. I don't mind
Loco
dying
Doco.
for that.
Very good respect between those two guys. I mean, last time these teams played, we were starting to build it up like Team Impulse had the highest
Okay,
ceiling
once I hit 6,
of teams
we
in North
can.
American LCS, and TSM
Ah,
was kind of
1
there,
minute
and they
30.
were
I don't know if I
trying
can
to
hit 6 in that
They
time.
didn't come anywhere close last game. They're going to have to try and bounce back this one.
I don't think it's really worth
Top
ganking
lane,
mid,
something
honestly.
impacting
This is
one
just
hit.
super passive.
As long as you dominate him in
Once
CS,
again, we're going to be checking in to see
I'm winning
how you
CS.
don't think the game is going to go. So send your picks to @LOL Esports with the hashtag
You're shoving a lot,
TIPWin or
right?
hashtag TSM
Yes.
win. And we'll
Alright.
calculate those
you
throughout
think
the
you can
game.
roam
Yeah,
bot
that's right,
with
point
that
at the camera.
advantage?
I could.
Okay,
Making you famous.
because
Only know when.
they have no
Let's see
escape.
how this game goes. You know, we're talking about
I just wanna
Santorin and
capitalize
how
on bot
he's
lane
kind of
because
evolved.
we're, like,
Boy,
mid-game.
as well. You just look at how
Because I don't think our late game's that good.
Crowd always
No.
looking. You just look at how TSM is actually.
Our late game's
brought
great, what are you talking
subs
about?
And how
Ooh, Gnar.
smoothly
Actually, yeah,
those
it's not that good because we have
additions
Ezreal.
It's true.
And me.
Team Solo Mid
You don't really fall out that hard late game. Damage falls off, but you're at least then.
time of replacing their roster but maintaining the same identity.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Actually, you can actually gank mid. I'm landing E's on him.
And
Gonna
former
help
mid laner
real
Regiment.
quick.
It's the organizational structure that is so sorely lacking in a lot of esports organizations. TSM
It's like a team culture.
exactly. It's a team culture and
Ah.
a team brand. TSM has created. plug in Santorini, fits right in. Put in Lustboy, fits right in. Everything is centered around that mid laner, whether it's...
Yeah, still. You still can. And even with that pressure, Bjergsen once again able to pretty much go back into his original split form.
Guys.
Over to North America.
He's not even coming. Actually, he is now.
Highlights now back into LCS and taking 1v1.
Got it.
Wow. Oh my god.
Early game pan out as usual with the early awards. See how the lanes match up. The guesswork.
We've been 2 for 2 for lane swaps today, and in both of those matches, it heavily swung in favor of one.
Oh my god.
Obviously, the teams that played it much better.
That
and it
brutal
was
harass.
a somewhat unrecoverable state. With the scouting that happened in this matchup, we may end up getting our...
So recently I've been doing the... Oh,
Does appear a little bit
no,
odd,
rip.
but yeah,
I've been doing the... I'm changing up my sitting style. I'm sitting like cross-legged on the chair.
I think they were ready.
Oh.
Now he's just gonna...
New sitting
I feel like you now. My hands are cold as fuck here.
One sec, I'm coming. I have like no mana for this. Oh shit, you're waiting. My bad. My bad. I wish I could farm the next wave with blue. Lol.
You have
There's a
HP?
lot of auto
Yeah, you do.
attack at level
Where's
1
the crab?
because the aggro is actually
Rek'Sai.
Oh, Rek'Sai's
Rek'Sai.
here.
more than you can auto attack
Oops.
for. So a lot of times at level 1 it is actually advisable to
Got it.
Keeps you alive.
I have no ult. Oh. That's good.
Gentleman's law, there you go. Shao already pushed to his
No
turret.
red.
You can see Bjergsen's idea in this one. Already
Because you killed them, I get to farm the next wave. Oh, this is great.
line to clear out the way, taking part in Shao. We know he'll get the farm eventually. We're actually going to see Rush right now. With
Oh crap, this isn't good.
maybe very early game. Woo!
See, Rush saw the vote. He was like, nope,
Got
not
it.
going.
Oh my god, you're doing work this game. Holy shit.
Santorin, though, he's like,
Thanks for the 2 kills early. I don't know if we can take that Ezreal though.
Yeah, early game pressure
Hey,
by
yeah.
Rek'Sai.
Yeah, those 2 kills early were worth it. You're like, you're going hard.
He's getting ready.
Really waiting for Shao to go for a CS, hoping he overextends for one. Otherwise, this gank is a total waste of time. Or, yeah, he would have also.
Dude,
done that.
I'm like 25 CS up on this guy already. Look at
That
that.
is beast.
25 CS up.
I'm down 6 CS on the enemy jungler. Rip.
Who cares about CS on that
Okay,
page?
so I was going to say there's a ping on the blue, but that was Impulse's ping over to Santorin's blue. They know he's there. I was saying, is Bjergsen going to get this
I
already?
get red. Ooh, is that a kill? That is a
So,
kill. Excellent.
Easy,
Now bot
easy
lane will
stuff
carry
for both
itself.
teams in the early game. We're only 4 minutes
Time
in.
to assist top lane because top lane seems like it's just even.
Rush was
and that's not
there.
good.
That would have been a great counter game.
Nar
actually,
must
if
come
Rush
out on
did decide
top.
to completely go for that. Santorin.
But they had the wards. Idea of course early on this game. Just to shoot the wards across the sides.
Yep.
Much more
I got you.
subdued
I got you,
laning phase of
buddy.
these guys. One weakness the Wild Turtle of Lustboy have had is
Pretty
that
sure they
they're
took the
in their
crab.
2v2 laning. We'll see if they can
Yeah, they took the
prove
crab.
that here. Lustboy's got to be very
Which
careful.
means that Rek'Sai should be
against
right
Leona.
around
Leona
here.
can't zero out Annie.
Oh,
in
they know
a
I'm
lot
here.
of situations.
There
He's
he
very
is.
versed
That's
in Leona.
right. Back up.
I don't have ult, by the way.
Very well
Yeah, that's cool.
tilted by
I'm going
jungle.
top instead.
Makes rushes
Oh,
roam down
okay.
here all
Can't
by
help
one
this guy
court.
out.
The mini wave's in this weird spot. and Apollo
No,
missed
they
the
know.
game.
Oh yeah, they know I'm here. Right. Duh.
I think we heard that one from the crowd.
They can see me very
He's pushing
clearly.
up a bit here. Rush is in range. That's the flash into the
Can't
Q
do much.
stun.
They're getting blue down, it's
Follows
fine.
up immediately to try
I'm
and
making him lose
get
waves.
that crowd control to lap on himself, but it doesn't work out. Flash is all over the
Okay,
place.
instead.
Yeah, they end up trading flashes. I do not agree necessarily with Apollo's Ignite.
Coming
That
up for
is a
counter
win
gank.
for the
That is
TSM
definitely a
duel,
counter
and
gank.
now Santorin even looks down there. They'll end up winning a 3v3 matchup since they have the summer.
Okay, let's go.
Good movement by Santorin as well.
Can't ping any
Top
further.
part of the jungle was warded up. He's safe. He sees Rush at the bottom. Camps. Rush, however. Nope.
Oh crap.
Did not. Wait.
That's really bad.
We'll get it one of these times.
Nar had no
Alright.
ult.
Gold's all even
Got
here.
a
Nar
blue.
had no ult.
Minutes in.
Renekton, no flash.
Xiao.
Ah.
Very well trade the same amount of damage back and forth, which
How fast can you?
solo kill.
Well, you can deny the wave and take the tower because we just
It's
lost
a
tower
very
on
even
top.
matchup. They're both with
Fuck.
flask as well.
I'm
Trying to
pushing.
get best
Yeah.
exchange,
I've been
get
pushing.
poked out by one another. Very dynamic.
I can take mid right now.
Yes.
Good chain.
Do that before Rexa and Renekton and the others come down.
The level 6
Because
hits.
Renekton's level 10.
He chucked the potion just in time. Woo! Fast fingers by Xiao to get back onto those.
Oh crap, crap, crap. That's
Very
definitely
surprising
Dragon.
that if both laners
I
were
should
so
not have gone
dead
top.
set on that level 6 fight that we didn't see a jungler
I'm almost
waiting in
sure.
the wings.
Oh,
Those
that's
guys
only Thresh
kind of
bottom.
all in each other.
The other people
Bjergsen
aren't there.
does get the better of the
Not
trade,
there?
It's not Dragon.
not having to
Okay,
burn
let me
his
pink
flash.
it. I need vision
Xiao
control.
is
He's
Xiao.
over here. Okay.
Doesn't have too
You
big
got
of
a
a
back,
disadvantage though.
get,
because
like,
he was
one
able to
ward
farm
at
it,
most.
did not give up that kill.
Maybe a pink too.
Very close to
so
getting
I got a
soloed
pink.
by Bjergsen yet again, like he did
and
in
then
their
you
last
control
matchup.
this bot
That was
lane.
intense. He played that one.
I got a
To the
pink.
limit.
Very
Where
to
are
the
they?
limit.
Crap, crap,
See
crap.
if it happens again.
Oh.
Pink wards now coming out of the
Crap.
stories of Rush and Xiao as they leave the base. So they're looking at
You're just dangerous. Don't fight right now. Don't fight there right now. I'm coming.
Teleport to the top lane for Impact, so after that bit of a back and forth, it would be hard to gank the mid laner.
He has to flash.
Yeah, the only way that we can is if they catch him during
Oh, high Impact. He just walked back the lane. Oh, forces the flash on Dyrus. I'll take it.
It's a big item advantage on Dyrus right now.
Oh, that was close. Watch for Zerathul. 1, 2, 3. All 3 miss.
Right now,
You got him? Oh, flash down on Zera.
although with that being
That's
said, Dyrus has been doing a great job keeping his farm up.
Got some money to work with.
Ouch.
Not much follow though from Impact. His tornado.
Ouch.
Dyrus! Oh, my lord! Woo!
He's alright. He has the farm.
Foot.
He has the farm.
He knows it.
Wow, low.
Now,
Scary
does
farm.
Impact want to
Makes no
flash
ult.
the
Ow.
lane?
Do it.
Kill.
Do it.
This is painful.
Alright, so I like the build by Impact though. Looks like Morellonomicon is going to be the choice, which will also hurt Dyrus once he gets below that order.
What Dyrus actually did there was
No
he
vision.
does often.
Fuck.
He will teleport back before he's full health. But this is one of those things trying to catch Bjergsen while he's engaging.
Oh,
The wall.
Nice.
He decides not to.
nice.
Ooh.
Smarter to flash towards his jungler than
Oof.
to flash over the wall.
As intense as these situations look, they're playing them very patient. We all think it's going to be this dire situation, and he's just saving flash, getting ready for it. Still, good moves by Rush, Xiao. We said there may be a return to that mid lane. They do get his flash, which is actually quite nice, especially since that distortion is easily usable by LeBlanc. So good moves all around. Impulse tries to
Clear some camps, and then I'll get you both.
Rush
Their
not
jungler's
too
still
hard.
hella
I
strong.
think that's an overall good point. Not really a reason to dive just yet, though, so maybe speaking too soon. Coming up on 9 minutes. 79 to 67 in this lane.
Oh, you
Feel the
decided
alarm
not to
go
back?
off as
Okay.
Santorin
Let's get you
approaches
blue then.
mid lane, and Rush is actually going to
Unless
do
you
the
can
same
kill
here.
that.
Let's see if they meet at the same time.
Nigga. Alright, let's get you blue for real.
I'm going.
So, something that is peculiar here, the 500 gold advantage TSM is accruing.
Oh
I
man.
kind of wonder where that comes from. If I actually take a look at the gold, it's because Santorin has
If I hit it
been
right there,
farming
it would have
much
died.
more efficiently in big camps.
Like, I would have killed it.
Almost
Fuck.
all of that gold advantage is from Santorin's farming over Rush. Dyrus
I'm
as
here,
well as
I'm
the other
here.
guy
Cat,
who has a lane edge,
Blitz.
and that's being taken back
And
to
I'm
the
helping with
lane.
objectives
Where
and
now
I'm
goes
destroying him in
Dyrus.
farm.
But you're not warding. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Out there, they're trying to fight without practically any mana.
I didn't even have a reason to use the pink yet, dude.
Going in, so that was a dive.
What do you want from me?
Catch
The
the.
only
Oh my god.
was in that bottom lane because they were getting out CS.
Did have.
Yeah, did have, exactly. Now it's becoming another situation where TSM is winning all their lanes. Rush continuing to try the gank pressure though. One of these has to
Oh,
work
shit,
if Tip wants
shit,
a chance
shit.
in this game.
He
Oh,
gets the
I'm out of
cripple
range,
on.
God
Dyrus
bless.
still wants to go for the kill though. Transcendent
He did,
blades
I'm
is
telling you,
down.
this Zeret doesn't know his
Dyrus
ult
is
range,
gonna
dude.
find himself on the ground as well.
Like he has no idea what his ult range
Roll
is.
around in the tormented soil. That's going to be a 1-to-1 as they get kills across the map.
He thinks he's level 6. Holy.
So much time
What the?
into those.
Yeah, he's really bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. I could play better. Both of us could play better Zereth than that. And your experience on Zereth is like limited.
Crap.
Now Impact needs to be able to exert some type of pressure onto Dyrus in that top lane. Otherwise, that kill on the rush won't matter. He still isn't ahead of Santorin.
It's going to get rough as soon as Dyrus gets a little bit of HP, and we already saw the damage. He's able to push Impact out of that lane.
Wow,
Zanyas isn't
that
anywhere
one
close to
solo
hammering on
V1
right.
kill.
It's going to be tough for
Okay,
Impact
I need to
stand
clear
toe-to-toe
half
with
my
Dyrus,
jungle.
which means he could have his lane push. It also leads into being able to teleport easier. Things could go well for TSM here.
God,
Creep up towards the mid part
it's
of the game.
so painful.
First kills have gone on to Rush and only a wild spread out there.
Rip.
Rush.
Almost. Damn, your damage is huge. And then imagine if you went back and purchased. Oh, baby.
I love the idea from Bjergsen to distortion onto the minions to get rid of
Okay.
the mid block and then try and land a point blank chain.
Alright.
But Xiao just juked almost forward, so Bjergsen wouldn't hit that.
Oh no, the turret.
Ends up having to
Ezreal ult?
not burn anything, so
We
Bjergsen
don't have it.
created
Alright,
a
I'll come. I got it.
Looks like those are Rush's pings saying going towards the river. They do have some good wards on both sides. Anybody's fighting for this. A little bit of rotation up from Adrian, but they hold off as Rush calls maybe mid gank.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen with me. Peace.
Pressure
Give.
every lane.
Give.
It's also causing Santorin to have to approach lanes. quite
Where the
often.
fuck is our bot lane?
It's good if Bjergsen has not
I don't
started to
know,
get going
but
yet.
they're not
By
there
this time,
anymore,
he's got a
buddy.
few kills to his name.
Alright.
Definitely see a
This
slightly
needs to be
different
warded, right?
strategy
Oh, yeah, there's a ward in
yet
here.
again.
We just need to fucking group. We're so strong right now.
Yep, this is actually our power spike.
Towards farming, kind of just
I hear a
accepting
hey,
that
there's a
Lee Sin
Renekton here.
will be able to make
Fight him.
done a significant number of
Good
No.
shit.
the Wisp
Thank
and
goodness.
get
Oh,
vision
hey, look at
and
this.
wards around and
Their blue buff stuff I want.
Fast for the second item, Lightstone as well after Warrior and Solo mid.
Can we kill him?
So already double.
Yeah, we got him.
Cyrus is very tanky here.
different flash.
Hey, it looked cool. It looked cool. I did it.
If you can
You did it. It's pretty good, but
onto someone, the
actually she
flash
flashed for you too. So
Oh, there's going to be all across the map here.
Oh my gosh.
Xiao's forced out of that. They may decide to go now onto Dyrus in the top lane.
Does he have
actually
Iceborne? No, he has
hasn't even
Triforce.
focused
We need
boots yet,
Gnar.
so
We have
he's
no-
only using the
we have no
tenacity
TP
of
worthy
his
wards for
passive.
Gnar.
Doesn't look like it's going to help him out this time. He goes down again. A bit
Oh
of
my
deja
God.
vu there. And a
Team
repeat
Impulse,
towards
what are you
Dyrus.
doing? You're
The
winning.
virus cam
Yeah.
in full effect.
Are coming in.
With Santorin throwing
Fight
that
it.
gank in the mid lane, does grant a turret for
Where's his
TSM.
rage bar, bruh?
Pair
Where's the rage,
total amount
bruh?
of
Oh,
gold
get that bitch.
means TSM actually extends their
Nice. Do 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 do. Oh,
Dyrus.
oh, that would have landed.
Sands.
What
Okay.
Bjergsen's going to be able to start doing with that vision.
I'm going to Dragon.
Rushing
Stall.
top lane constantly. Right now, they're after that gank.
The
Able to
root
go
sand-
for the dragon,
We're
feeling
good.
safe about
Going to
this.
Dragon.
Rush doesn't look like he'll be anywhere near the range. So we did see a lot of wards placed here
You have a
recently
ping?
by Impulse,
Right?
but as those
No,
wards are out,
I have
TSM
saved
knows
for
it.
that.
They go ahead and take down the dragon.
Cover that. Got it. Oh, you got it. Oh.
I smite.
Jungling's too hard. They don't pay me enough
That's
for
going
this
to be a
shit.
dead Lust Boy going down. Adrian with the quick fingers actually picks up the kill, which is a little unfortunate.
and they pinged the dragon. That would have been nice to have up at that point. So now with Les Boys flash down,
TSM, what are you
repeat ganks
doing?
are a real
Please
possibility.
stop.
This is where Impulse could try and get the game back. Not trying to shut down Bjergsen, but instead get both the side lanes rolling. Rush's ganks beginning to work after so many attempts.
Should be able to get the turret out of this. They are taking a
Alright, you're
little
okay for now.
bit of
Rek'Sai on
time
right side.
to push onto it. So I was going to say it might cause them some trouble, but with Wild Turtle just giving this one
Jinx
up.
on there.
he's
Oh
moving
my god.
away from the crash.
Oh my god.
They make a bit of a move on the map. It's good that they got something
coming,
out
buddy.
of that after the kill.
That was a
Dragon was already
beautiful
taken,
hook.
so they don't just walk away.
I'm here.
Back out.
Oh, man.
Defense Santorin back to farming. 74 to 44. We're gonna have another video sniddly on
Watch
right
it. Watch it.
Potentially.
Watch it.
I also
Really?
want to double
Are
down
you
on
serious?
the effectiveness
Oh
of
my
Sunstone on
goodness.
Rek'Sai. When he is burrowed, he gets the tremor sense,
Oh, man, I
but
thought he would
not
have that, too.
genuine vision.
Let's get
If he puts a ward down, he gets the genuine vision from that, so you can kind of ward whenever you're
Why me?
looking
Race
to get
this ward.
absolute knowledge of someone. TSM was also in
Oh,
the midst
what
of
the-
some huge power spikes right now. They have two Trinity Force users on their team that both just completed that Trinity Force.
Oh, there's no Wraiths here.
Expect some
Raptors here.
roaming and some pressure pushes here from TSM.
Oh, hey, look at this.
Those turrets, they aren't long for this world either. Have to watch for a little bit of that poke from Wild Turtle as well. He'll be able to
Hey, look at this. Huge farm
Impulse
there.
is able to reach these turrets. TSM has everything working in their favor here as we approach 16 minutes.
I carried enough. Now it's up
Impulse
to you.
fight back.
Like, I haven't done anything but die so far. 3 in a row.
Their
Rip.
double
All good.
composition.
Yeah, it's
all
all you
good.
now. It's
Oh,
all you
last
now.
threat.
What a tough loss Impulse had yesterday to teammates because they were
This
getting
Blitzcrank's doing some pretty hefty
for so
stuff.
long in the game.
Though.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
then
let's
they
get to
actually
Blitz.
had 2 inhibitors down,
Oh my god.
but then ended up
Fucking
losing
creeps
the game
didn't die.
there, and it was one of the most back and forth
What the hell's wrong
in
with my
a bad way games we've seen in North American LCS, which is kind of hard to recover from. This game, they're still in it, and they need to make sure to keep a level head.
Coming.
In their
Let's
I
go.
think one of the things that's keeping
Wait,
both
where did they
these
go?
teams in it, I'd say
they're
Impulse,
scared.
Oh, there they
rather,
are.
Is the fact that Bjergsen hasn't
Dang.
actually gotten kills yet.
Oh my god.
Shao Shao to be the first to get those in his column. Not putting on too much damage.
That's right, bitch. Run away from me.
All the HP that he's been able to put up. He's huge with that giant
What a
spell on top of the
god.
Sight Stone. Just
I don't have
health
ult.
stats are what's going to keep
Oh.
him alive in the initial part of this fight. Nobody can burst them out. Side of Impulse, so they're doing the right things to keep the 5v5s in their favor. As the roaming here,
Run away,
is
bro.
very aggressive.
All the shields!
See if Sandstormer into the back pocket.
Oh my god.
TSM's
Why?
attempt to make it
What are you doing?
numbers advantage potentially. They catch rush.
Ooh, he was standing on a few of his own wards, but they still knew that he was there due to the rotation of Impulse. And they do. They find Rush.
Yeah, he almost made the play
I'm
there, but
smart.
Santorin outplayed him.
Yep.
Now the other Trinity Force user, Darius.
What's going on? What is going on?
Don't want to chase too much. Good focus by Dyrus to not get greedy for that.
Nar.
Pushed. TSM. Putting this one safe still.
Holy shit!
Go towards the top lane. They didn't try to just push down the top turret. They want to make sure they don't lose things to Impulse.
No!
Like
Oh,
this
yes.
mid lane here. So Bjergsen back to mid.
No!
Dyrus to
What's your,
bottom.
what's your ult timer?
Playing very methodical here. Like 3,000, 2,000 gold lead as Impulse picks up.
Oh! Oh!
166
What's
to
an asset?
152 in that mid lane. Not too bad
That
for
that
either of
passive
them.
though. You
And
gotta land
finally,
the.
we were just saying,
Ooh, there it
Bjergsen to
is.
start the
Nice.
advance. Bjergsen did just get that kill.
Jesus Christ! There's so much jumping around in bot lane that I can't even fucking tell if we ordered a bounce house or not.
Wow.
He had to build a little bit more defensively against Xiao Xiao. And then, because Xiao Xiao delayed his boots, he's really trying to rush to Zanya's on Caston, which would be a way, even though Xiao Xiao doesn't have the kill, to kind of reach his next power spike before Bjergsen does. That's what a lot of this game is going to be about, is who can get to their power spikes and take advantage of it. Because it is actually quite close, a slight edge to TSM.
Right.
TSM's in the midst of theirs right now with double Trinity Force. But as soon as the two
get a pink, try to pink the dragon area. Because the next one's coming up soon. A minute. So in case that they go, oh fuck.
Hopefully that can happen before we see 4 levels go on to Bjergsen and the rest of the team. They'll be 16 then with that final level of ultimate, and whatever they have may not
Holy
help
shit.
in the fights on the side of
I'm coming too.
Impulse. Oh, Solar Flare just behind Dyrus.
Oh my
who's
god, there's
out on
so
a
many people
very,
around
very
here.
Big ultimate there. For the rest of the team, they're gonna follow through. A nice block by Adrian to be the human shield, but it was only for so long because he himself goes down. 2 more kills for Team Solo mid as they are just roaming
Jesus.
around the map now.
I kicked them the wrong way, lol.
Oftentimes you could put Dyrus down
Right
early
here.
on in the game, but it's very hard to keep Dyrus down. In an
Catch him.
LCS match.
Catch that bitch.
Time, he knew he had the Trinity Force. He winked on a pink ward.
I missed.
He saved his dash when he stunned Apollo, which just put him in a whole world of trouble. And Dyrus burned so much of Team Impulse's resources
hey,
with that
y'all are
open
funny.
that it made the cleanup just easy for TSM.
Okay,
And now
you
they're
can get the
getting
dragon in
A
10
lot of
seconds.
players would allow that to get in their head, would just not be able to play up to the same level. But Dyrus is used
There's
to
so
always
many
being focused.
wards
He
over
knows
here.
it's not the
It's
end of the
insane.
world. He plays his
I can
game
only
and the
kill so
team
many.
can still, even when he's 0-2 nothing, come back and get kills out of his lead, get plays from there. Bjergsen actually got one out of that as well. He's now 2-0-1 after not really seeing anything
Got it
all
again.
game. And somehow it is. It
I
always
didn't get
just
it.
explodes for Team Solo Mid out of nowhere.
Every once in a while, I mean, this time
Yeah, Ezreal
we
got
know
it.
the explanation. It's not some miraculous thing. It's the
Yeah.
double Trinity Force power spike that they
Right.
hit.
They used it.
And the vision control that Santorin was able to accomplish with that Sightstone on top of the Tremor Sense, now they try to extend it in this potential.
Okay, time for GA because I need more defensive
Already has
items.
the Randuins as well to just completely negate what Apollo wants to bring to the fight.
Tell me mid. Kill that bitch.
It's gonna be
Rock
tough.
throw.
Impulse is really going to have to assess these fights perfectly.
Super effective.
But TSM is going to want to engage
Oh!
time. Erickson, even looking to get solo damage here. He actually
Damn, that
takes
then kind of does a lot of damage.
Sonic Wave
All
to
right,
the
we can
face,
see
so he's
this.
going to hold
Break
off
this,
onto that.
break
but
this shit.
with the blue
So
buff,
they can't see.
surely you can see him distorting it, trying to get damage here and there. Already in the
if I
face
kick
of
back
Impact,
Jinx.
only goes for the sigil.
You've got to be so careful about those dark
Doesn't work out.
Sylvans.
I can't see
Who
her.
could poke who harder? The Leona ult is valked away from by Wild Turtle, making the
Oh,
red
crap.
contest a little bit more dicey. For
They have so much lockdown on me.
Yeah, well, Leona definitely a good pick for locking things down. We've got a lot of members that can dash away from that solar flare. We've already seen twice it going wide. Xiao in as well, so Impulse not afraid to show.
Oh, fuck.
What they have.
Oh my god, she got
on
Jinx.
top of the lane where the TSM didn't know that was there.
Nice. Kill Xerath.
So really, after all of that posturing, that fight was won by a single mid
Good
lane
shit.
ward the TSM forgot about.
You're gonna need a void
They were
staff. 'cause
hoping
that,
they had enough pressure,
this
he could
Rek'Sai's
recall
very
and come back with
durable.
the void staff.
gonna get
Instead,
a
they
pop.
knew Bjergsen was gone. Take it.
No, if I land everything, he's dead in like 1 second.
Champion award.
Rek'Sai?
Yes.
She took like 3 of your
Clears
spells.
out. Looks like
No
he wants to
problem.
actually go for some 1v1 situations.
So who cares? I don't need a rush
Rushes
Rek'Sai.
Void Staff right after that Athene, so we can start popping people off. So more spikes here to be had by Team Solo Mid to go along with those Triforce. The top and duo lane. 2-0-0 for Wild Turtle. Having to add time in lane at 190 to 196. So, or actually rather, Bjergsen and Lustboy now get to roam on, but they have to be careful because they are walking through a lot of boards here. Be the potential picks Xiao
Yeah.
and the team are looking for.
It just takes one good Dark Binding from Impact. It's not a support Dark Binding that doesn't do much damage. It trucks you for half of your
Yeah.
health if you get binded and tormented soiled by a solo lane Morgana.
Alright, are you still here? Let's get your
Still
blue.
just
Oh wait,
waiting
look at
on
this.
Zhonya's. He's about 500 gold
Yeah,
shy
catch that bitch.
of being able to get
Catch
Zhonya's
this
on
nigga, he has no
Morgana.
flash.
Xiao's a little bit closer on account
Damn.
of not
That box,
boost.
though.
He just missed.
Okay. What a beast. Alright.
Really weird buys. Everybody going for what they needed in the laning phase.
Alright, Blitzcrank lands another one. He's a
Quite
beast.
some time as well. But
Doesn't matter on
everybody
who.
did what they needed to make it work.
This needs. Ah!
Top lane.
Stupid gates. Stupid freaking
Get it
gates.
with this consistent play. TSM
I'm
now
literally
using a bit
stuck
of
in the
their
gates.
advantage to push forward
Oh my god,
some
you
of
almost had
these
that.
wards. Not pink wards yet because they can't really control the area. You see Impulse still very much controlled.
Oh, that's messed up, bro.
Yeah, and there's going
Oh,
to
shit!
be a very
God bless.
small
He saved
window
me this time.
for Impulse to try and get control back in this game. And it will be when Impact gets his Zhonya's Hourglass
Oh
and
my
Morgana.
God.
They would have to find a fight where he can get off a good ultimate and Zhonya's combo, because outside of that, it does feel like Dyrus can get too big on a tenacity-heavy Aurelia for the double AD AP composition. He
God.
runs clean through, zone out Apollo,
gotta take
and then
this.
the rest of the team can try and kind of deal with that cast of Morgana, especially when you consider TSM already has a gold lead. It's a very narrow success case that Impulse has here. You need to make use now that he's getting that double Zonya.
Yeah, double Zanya as well as
Falcon kick to the face, bitch.
adding a little bit of damage. You can also see add the binding. Black shield safe. A ward placed there into Rush's Raptor camp causes his Raptor oracles to go off right away.
Why you shield yourself?
Use that, but he
BD.
finds a take out the first jump.
Why you gotta do such
Solo mid, warding up Baron just a tad, gathering a bit of the resources here. at the top side.
Yeah.
Dyrus backing. I don't see too much aggression ready to come out of Team Solo mid here. They're biding their time.
I want to see this damage stuff to
Not pushing the
champions
advantage
crap.
at this
You have